Alright. For a chill whiz kind of Sunday. I say as I was supposed to stream the past 2 days and I didn't. Um the weekend's kind of just been really busy and I've been trying to manage it to varying degrees of success, which is not at all. But you know, it is what it is. Um Tomorrow is the 8-hour stream, which will be interesting to say the least. In that I have no idea how that's gonna go, like at all. It really. Am I at the point where I can just like full send AoEs on a fire, or am I not? I don't actually know. I don't think I've ever quested a fire past Croctopia before, so this was an entirely new experience. Apparently shitty experience. And that Dragonspyre hates me. Also, the downside of a fire wizard is that the spear you get from Olympus that like pretty much everyone uses until I think Darkmoor? I think it has usage until Darkmoor at this point. It's got fire spells, which means you kind of are like screwed in terms of getting rid of weaknesses. Yoink. But it is what it is, you know? Okay. My luck with Wiz recently has been very bad. Especially with low-level accuracy. Like, I don't know what it is, but Wiz be hating me right now. I could probably not have the worst happens, I guess, I die. It's not really that bad. I did notice, I don't know when they did this, but I noticed the non-PvP sign on Meteor, which is really funny. Because I remember people, like, 4 and 5 years ago complaining about Meteor spam in PvP, and I didn't play PvP, so I didn't know what the big deal was. Hi, Monty. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. I've been really busy, and it's kind of driving me nuts, but I'm ignoring it now. I say as I have to do work after stream, but we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about me pushing off work. On the last day of my timesheet being due, so I can't, like, push it till tomorrow. It has to be done today. But it's fine. It's fine. Nothing bad has ever happened from pushing it off. Surely. Bit of a headache, but we vibing all the same, working on a silly MTG deck list. For a second, my brain didn't process that that was like Magic the Gathering, and for some reason read it as MLG, and I was like, Major League Gaming. Ooh. But that makes more sense. Wait, could Magic the Gathering be considered Major League Gaming, since they do have pretty big tournaments? I don't know what the requirement for that is. It's probably something. Technically correct? I like the question mark. Like, I'm not entirely sure, but it could be. God, I try to shower before I stream, but for some reason showering makes like all of my eyelashes want to fall out at once. And then my eye feels like it's dying.
A new student. Dragonspyre is shattered. School closed forever. This is no place for the living.
Oh, she kind of got baby health. Sniff snore. Amazing. Gosh. I am out of it today. I have been, like, aggressively playing The Sims. Like, anytime I have free time, because my brain has done that thing where it's like, oh, I can get dopamine from this. I'm gonna play it until I can't. So then I just keep doing it. And I feel like how I play The Sims, I feel like is not that exciting, is I guess the word I'm looking for. Because I feel like everyone I see on like Twitch and YouTube is like coming up with these elaborate plots, or like doing like the 100 baby challenge, which I don't understand how you even do that one. Or just like something crazy. And I'm just over here like, I made two people and they love each other, and that's it. That's all there is. But essentially, I got interested because, you know, the new DLC for The Sims added like Tinder, or like a basically Tinder but Sims, and I was like, I gotta see how that works. And it's like, funnily enough, I think it's the most hilarious thing ever in the history of like life sim games to have come up with. Or well, not come up with. They didn't come up with it, but to like add. It's really funny. Especially since you can like low-key set your preference to old people. And then only date old people. Built-in sugar daddy finder. That's what I'm looking for. The word. 。 Okay, but seriously, I don't know what it is about the Sims development team, but they somehow managed to make the most, like, boring young adult slash adult Sims. But then when you look at, like, the old people, they're weirdly attractive. Maybe that's just me. Maybe only I think this. But I think the old Sims in The Sims 4 are attractive. Especially the one cowboy guy that was added with the horses DLC. Gray foxes, eh? I mean, yeah. I don't I don't really date people, and I probably won't date people, but if I did date people, they would have to be older than me. Because I don't think I could date someone younger than me. But, like, can I find this guy? Can I show you this man? Where is he?
The medallion of fire falls to the ground.
You just Googling Sims 4 Horse Ranch Old Man NPC. What is... you... Oh no. Maybe this isn't gonna prove my point. I feel like it won't. Okay, add image. Old man. This guy. This man. I have had so many Sims marry this man. One thing, he does make attractive children. Like, there's not been one ugly Sim child to come from this man so far for me. And maybe that's because I make my women attractive and it beats him gene-wise, but so far, no complaints. Um, Also, he comes with a horse. Like, if you marry him, you get a horse. And I feel like that's a good enough, like, dowry. And, you know, he's a homeowner. So, like, he's got everything going for him. Bonus taunts. Now, one that people will not agree with me on. uh... um... This is gonna be, like, the ultimate hear me out. Uh... Oh, he's large. This man. I feel like I should leave him. Like, hold on. Perfect. Continuing on. See, a lot of people don't agree with me. They're like, Vlad is ugly as shit. And like, I get that maybe his face shape is a little off-putting. But I think he's great.
Excellent work, young. Now you may.
He does have a rather long face, but it'll be okay. The only downside with him, though, is he does make ugly children. Like, I don't know what it is about his genetics, but you end up with children that look like old people. Like, why does my toddler have gray hair and wrinkles? But, like, with a little, a patching, you know, a little fixing them up, they aren't awful. You're talking to a pansexual who dresses like an old person.
Hello there. A living of
Fair.
You need to find those chests and recover those pieces.
Fair. Most of your wardrobe are dress shirts. See, I've been told I am like a middle ground between a gay librarian and lumberjack. It's like a hardcore mix of like flannels and jeans and then like cardigans and dress pants. I actually, prior to this summer, I did not own any shorts. Like, I bought my first pairs of shorts this summer because I was dying. Because you see, normally my solution to not having weather-appropriate clothes is just not go outside. But, unfortunately my sister decided that's illegal, and I had to. So hot. Fair, you know? Some people are into that. I was actually just complaining to Al, because, I think it was in October. October or November? I buzz cut my hair. I was getting annoyed with how long it was, so my sister like attempted to style it and I hated it, so I made her buzz it. My hair has not been cut since then, and for some reason, it is currently 3 different lengths. Like, my hair grew itself layers for some reason. And I don't understand. I mean, I'm not complaining, it looks nice, but also I don't... How? Like, I feel like my hair is currently, like, how people pay to have it cut. And I didn't do that. I didn't do anything, actually. Free wolf cut, essentially, is what I'm calling it. Built in. It's because I'm gay. It's because I'm non-binary and gay. My hair was just like, I know what you want. I got you. I would 100%. Like, my model's hair is like my dream hair if I didn't get like sensory overload anytime my hair is past like my shoulders. Unfortunately, as soon as my hair starts being heavy, I like want to rip it out. Otherwise, I would totally be rocking like a long ass braid. The tism just isn't built for that, apparently. This all in some wicker and we got ourselves a fruit basket. Oh, I love that. Never change. Sometimes I'm like, oh right, chat doesn't actually know what I look like, so I have to actually describe it. But then I'm like, some of chat knows what I look like. as in 2 people. Wait, 3 people. I think Woozy knows. But everyone else, you guys need description. Description 1, I'm short. I can't reach the top cabinet. In fact, all of the top cabinets in my apartment are empty because I can't reach them. And I'm too stubborn to get like a steps tool. So it's gonna stay that way. Or okay, wait, there is one cabinet that has it's got junk on the top shelf because I got frustrated and I threw it up there, and then I was like, well, I'm never gonna need that again. And the answer is I probably won't. Holy shit, you're tall. What the fuck? God damn. Got the giants in my chat. Fucking 5'4". 5'4" on a good day. 5'3" on a bad day. Occasionally somewhere in between. Like a surprise. Side note, Sims complaint. I remember in The Sims 3, you could make your Sims different height. Why is that not a thing in the 4th one? Why can't I make a short bit? Why does my short bitch have to be the same height as the tall bit? I'm using bitch a lot. Why can't I make short people, Sims? Is that Vlad's forehead? Yes. I'm glad you recognized it immediately. He's joining us. Height difference cute? It is! The Sims just doesn't understand what gamers want. And it's short people. He was just talking about The Sims and saw that. Amazing. Excellent timing, for sure. Yeah, we were talking about, what older Sims in The Sims 4 are attractive, and I proposed Vlad. His face is a little weird, but, like, that is a cute old man. And I appreciate him. I especially love when he just shows up at my house when I don't want him there. Also, he has the luck of being, like, immune to sunlight. Because for some reason, every time I play, like, a new Sims world, within, like, the first month, one of the twin, the Vittori people dies because they go outside. I don't remember which one, but one of them does. And I'll be like, where the fuck is your sibling?
You find
I
a
want
piece
to
of
marry
medallion
them.
rider's staff.
And then they're just dead. And I'm like, oh. Okay. Thanks, game. Which is why oh my gosh, I can't stand the fucking Vampires DLC. For that reason alone. Because also when you play a vampire, why does your sim, like, autonomously go outside? For real, like, honey, you are going to die. Before this happen. And then you get, like, the notification, the game's like, you're gonna fucking die if you don't go inside. So then you're, like, trying to tell them to go inside, but they keep, like, going back outside. Especially if you have, like, if you have a table outside. They really, really want to sit at the table. And I'm like, please, babe. I just spent 40 minutes making you. I do not want you to immediately die the second I get to play as you. Or like when you want to build a house, but you have a vampire sim, I always make like a little hut, and I'm like, you stand inside while I build your house. Please and thank you. And then I end up giving up, because only being able to play at night is boring. And then, like, I want to love Werewolf. And Werewolves does have a hot person in it. It's the pack leader guy. Goddamn. But werewolves are boring. Like, there's just not much to do as them. And I get maybe that's, like, the point. I don't know. They turn into a furry occasionally, and it's not even, like, a good-looking furry. It's like a children's drawing of a furry. Yeah, sorry. Oh, we have a visitor for stream today. Hope you enjoy. Does he say hi? No. He just stares at you creepily. How naughty. Damn. Damn. So right, though. Omegaverse. 101. The fuck is this stream? I feel like I need to start over. Be like, we are
You find
becoming
piece of
a
the
Christian
dragon rider's
stream
staff.
immediately. I'm playing a game made for 10-year-olds, and we're talking about The Sims. Next Sims DLC, it's just Omegaverse. I mean, it kind of already exists. You can get men pregnant in The Sim. That is a thing. Mpreg real. Could it be? I don't know. That reminds me of artists being like, if you're mean to me, I'll draw you pregnant. Have either of you seen that? Gosh, imagine if someone got mad at me and drew my VTuber pregnant. That would be... I think I would have to quit the internet. I mean, okay, hypothetically, in The Sim, you can mark a Sim character as capable of being pregnant, but also still able to pee standing up, which implies it comes out the dick. The baby. To clarify on what is coming out of it. Or C-section. I think mine is funnier, though. And if we're going for funny factor, because you can also, like, it is not required. It is not required for you to go to the hospital to give birth in The Sims. You can just do it in your house, which means it can't be a C-section. So it comes out on its own.
Spellcaster, your type has brought pain to our land. I must stop you before you destroy us all.
Hyenas are weird. And that's coming from, like, us, and we are a weird species. I think hyenas are somehow even more weird. Seahorses are less weird. But, like, seahorses aren't mammals. So I think they get, like, a little bit of a excuse to be freaky. Just a tiny bit of an excuse. Man. Oh, gosh. Entirely unrelated to this conversation, Well, I started watching someone play Alan Wake in my apartment with my with my gaming console. It's not as scary as I thought it was going to be, and I'm a little disappointed about it. Also, Dead Rising got a remaster, and I cannot wait for it to be on disc. Holy shit, I love that game. I enjoy seeing the weird faces my model makes when I drink things. What if I did a Sim stream, hypothetically, where, the entire goal is just to get a man pregnant. and then the stream ends. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna... My brain is on a tangent because it thought of it, and now I'm never leaving. It's great. This is where we are now. So anyways, Wiz. God. Like, hi guys, I haven't streamed in like 3 days. Do you guys want to talk about Mpreg?
You find a piece of the Dragon Rider staff.
Like, I pull up like a checklist. It's like conversation topics for return stream. Mpreg? Question mark? Sims 4. It's always an interesting time. On a serious note, if you are capable of donating to the Hurricane Relief Fund, you should really consider doing so. But of course, don't do so if doing so would put you into any sort of financial hardship.
But if we're not finished, go into the Crystal Grove and see if you can find one there.
That timer's probably going to be active on my channel for probably next month or so. So just something to keep in mind.
Hello there, young. Hey there. I'll need sample crystals from each of the elevated dig points. Those will help us figure out.
It's wild to think
where
that
the
this
best
used to
crystals
be
can
like
found.
the end of the game. Like Arc 1 ended with Dragonspyre, and then that was like it. Now there's 2 completed. Well, there's this arc, and then there's 2 more arcs that are completed, and then they just started the 4th arc recently.
You remove a sample of crystal.
The game has gotten so long.
You remove a sample of crystal.
And yet, here I am, still playing like 12 years later. Sheesh. I don't know if that's impressive or if I need to find a new game to be like really into.
You remove a sample of crystal. You remove a sample of crystal.
I was talking to someone earlier today,
You remove a sample of
about
crystal.
like quote unquote cozy games, and I really need like a Wiz-esque cozy game that doesn't have farming. Because for some reason, I feel like every developer has decided that like comfy gaming is farming, and I'm so tired of farming games. I need like a
Let me see those samples.
cute game about doing magic and like exploring an open world, talking to NPCs, and maybe marrying them that doesn't have farming. Please. I beg of thee. I'll even take like battling, you know? Like, I feel like battling can be done in a non-stressful way. As long as there isn't farming. Like, I feel like Stardew Valley and the Story of Seasons game and, hell, even Coral Island, I feel like those, like, extensively cover farming for however much you could possibly want farming. And there does seem to be, like, the issue in the game community where I think a lot of developers are like, I want to be the next Stardew Valley. And it's like, don't want that. Because Stardew Valley is in itself like the compilation of everything you could want from one of those kind of games. That if you put yourself up to like being the next one, quote unquote, you're not gonna accomplish it.
You remove a sample of crystal.
Hell, I would bet that the creators of Stardew Valley can't even make like another game that like went off as well as Stardew Valley did.
Remove a sample of crystal.
And I know they've been working on the like Haunted Chocolatier, and I am looking forward to that coming out, but I don't think they're capable of doing it again to the point where it's as big of a hit as it was. Which is a big sign, because that, like, if they can't do it and they've already done it, the likelihood that someone else does is very questionable. I have to make cozy games that are different. Or, alternatively, make a farming horror game. Like, I'm trying to plant these watermelons, but the monsters, they keep killing me. The horrors, they come for my throat. My poor watermelon.
Let me see those. Well.
Everyone and their mother plays Stardew. At least my mother, anyways. She made her own modded assets, even. Yeah, that's like another thing. Is that expecting your game, or like hoping for your game to be the next Stardew Valley, requires people to not play Stardew Valley anymore. Because why would they play your game if they could just play Stardew Valley? Like, that game is still so popular. You need at least, like, another 10 years before you could manage pulling people away from that game. Like, I swear, every female over the age of 20 has, like, a death grip on Stardew Valley, and you will not remove it from their grip until they're cold and dead. Like, it's not possible. They just won't. I like the concept of Stardew Valley, and I would play it if I had it. It's just that my issue is that pixel games, I can't play them for very long before they start hurting my eyes. It's just the art style. No bueno.
I know. It's so.
So I would enjoy it, but I would have to enjoy it in short bursts. I like the Story of Seasons games more. I like the cute models for the cows. They're so chonk and I love it. Plus the one game has like the different kinds of cows. So you can have the pink cows and they make strawberry milk. Oh, I love it.
You've done quite a bit. We can't.
I think part of my issue with farming games too is that they expect you to be good at decorating. Cuz like it gives you like that plot of land and it's like, okay, make it your own. Make it look nice. Go crazy with it. And I'm like, but I'm not creative enough for that. Like, I'm just not. Gosh, I'm having like the urge. I never even finished my recent redo of my Animal Crossing island. I didn't even get very far like at all. But now I want to make it pink. Like I wanna redo my island and make it pink. Pink 4. Oh, but I put down so much pathing.
There you are.
That'd be so awful to do. Love your wand. And it's stitched, so I don't know what that actually. It's cute. Gosh, I wanna make things pink. Like, there's this visceral need in my body to make things pink. I don't know why. I have a problem. I think it would be nice. I think it would be silly. Have you considered meow 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 meow? I have considered that. Unfortunately, it doesn't solve my problem. But I have definitely considered. Now, have you considered? Meow but pink. God, my mood fluctuates. My interests fluctuate. If something gives me dopamine, I am invested in getting every last tiny bit of dopamine out of it as physically possible. Which, in the long run, probably not a smart idea, but hear me out. Dopamine? With maybe a little serotonin on the side, you know?
You've got some good one.
I just, feel like, meow, can. What am I trying to say here? I feel like you can enjoy things passively, but like I am physically incapable of doing that. Like it's all or nothing for me. I have to either be so invested in it that I eventually hate it because I've spent too much time on it and energy, or I spend no energy on it at all because it doesn't give me the feel good, you know?
That's all of
But yeah, I don't think
Now
I'm
that you've
capable of
gotten
enjoying
my
things
tools,
casually.
I'm afraid it's not going to be easy. Cronius
Um,
of the Titan army took it back to his tower.
I don't know what that
I'm
means
going to have to go there and bring it back.
for, future me. Will I just not have, like, hobbies in the future? Like, I've run out of things to enjoy. So I just exist. Some good existentialism. What is life if not the enjoyment of things, you know?
They said all the humans were slain. I welcome this distraction. It has been too long since I have.
Side note, have you seen
destroyed
Tiny
a
Glade?
wizard.
Shit. Who you bit? Should derail a little bit here. Have you seen Tiny Glade? Also, I am just gonna restart here because that is like the worst possible outcome of the first fucking round of battle. It looks so, cozy cute. It's like a... little silly builder. But like, maybe I don't have to actually be good at building. See, that's like the problem in The Sim, is if I want to build something nice, I have to actually be good at building. I need games where I just have to have finesse. I don't have to actually be good at it. Um... I mean, I guess I would want to Phoenix hit him, because that would do the most damage. And of course, the game's not going to give me that. Fuck it. And I didn't even critical. Fuck. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, I need new strategy. And the new strategy is me not being stupid. Come on, Quinn, you're good at this game. You've been playing it for 12 years. Stop being bad. Ugh. Oh wait, right, I am due another spell. I just realized. I should have Elephant by now. Just haven't went and gone. Oop. I just Serpent here. Huh. Well, I guess that's kind of interesting actually, because based on that, you could get Fire Dragon 4 levels late for free without having to do the spell. Interesting. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to wait that long to get it, but you could, hypothetically.
It has been too long since I have destroyed a wizard.
Man, my luck really needs me to go first here. Because of that. I'm gonna reset again. I don't want to go first. There's also something I want to grab at. Like this is like the longest, like, hold on. Hold on, I gotta fix stuff. Like if you went to like a TCG tournament and you started and then you were like, wait, let's reset. I need to fix things. I forgot half my deck. But this is more like I need a new deck because I'm still using like the beginner deck that you get at the start of the game. Because I just didn't have a reason to replace it until now. Don't be like me. Pretty the highest. 35. Empty my bag a little bit. I add hypothetically, how many ice shields could he actually have? Really not a lot. Okay, that should cover for the most part. If I need any more than that,
All the humans
crap.
were slain. I welcome this distraction. It has been too long since I have destroyed a wizard.
I can't believe they ice shield so fast. Like normally you at least get like a round or two before they actually do it. Here they're just like immediate. Okay, I promise to be good at battling now. Promise. Right, forgot. I swapped deck. Amazing. Why would I crit this? Of all things. Oh, you bit. That is so rude of you. Twice in a row. Can you please give me Elephant? Please. What's it? Game. Square. Game, I swear. Can you give me any of the cards I need? I'm tempted to swap, because I know the Olympus one is better. It's just, I hate not having a wand hit that's a different school from my own. Close. Close, but not quite. Fine. I mean, I should hypothetically be fine. One thing that's really weird that I've noticed is I feel like every time I come to the game, typically being in like my room for extended periods of time, my nose gets all stuffed. I must just have a lot of dust in here. Or something. I don't know. I know my cats spend more time in here, so maybe that's it. I'm weak. Not built for this. I'm not built to be in my own room. How dare I? Come on. This is the dumbest spell. Can you kill me? Fuck, hitting. That's my biggest complaint about Wiz, is that the inclusion of storm spells, but like polymorphed for other schools, really dumb. Like, fire already does enough damage. It doesn't need help doing more damage. Like, it's what? the second highest hitting damage pool. They're like, no, we gotta make it worse. What if... How would you feel if you met someone named Jeep Wrangler? Or like a cat. I guess a cat could be named Jeep Wrangler. Ideal cat name. New cat name idea. Next time I get a cat, Jeep Wrangler. Oh, I don't know why that's so funny to me. I don't think Dragonspyre is that much longer, to be honest.
Wow, you got it! And now...
The light scatters as it shines through the crystal, and it's...
Here you go. Now you need to reassemble the staff. For that, you'll need to take it to Ashley, the fire.
That person's been AFK there for like at least an hour now. I wonder what people do when they're doing that. What's so important that you keep Wiz open the entire time? Enemy.
Hello there. I think nailed.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if taking allergy medicine helps me. Benadryl spaghetti. I wish I had Benadryl spaghetti. I have spaghetti, but I don't have Benadryl. I would totally make some if I didn't have any other obligations for today. Unfortunately, since I do need to do things, maybe Benadryl is not the best choice. But we'll see if
On the hot metal of the fire
the
field,
antihistamines
you assemble the staff. You then
do their
attach the
job
crystal
and make
tip
it to where
the
I can
staff.
breathe properly again.
You've done it! You can't.
Oh yeah, in terms of what did I want to share? Oh yeah, so tomorrow we're doing the 8-hour stream. That's gonna start at noon. That's gonna be a blast. I haven't done an 8-hour stream in a while. So I'm not entirely sure how well I'm gonna handle that. But we will see. And then Tuesday, I am revealing a new VTuber outfit for this model. And I will also be playing Duck Detective, because I've been wanting to play it for a while now, and I think it's gonna be really cute and a great way to start off October. And then that weekend, I'll be playing the Consequence DLC for The Evil Within to start off Spooky Month. Then that will be followed with In Sound Mind, probably the following week. And then I'm not sure what after that, because I might be out of scary games that I own. But I'm sure I'll find something. The scary game will just be you having to watch how I play the sim. I'm certain you can quack the case. I hope so. I hope it's fun. It looks really cute, and I want it to be really cute, and I'll be sad if it's not really cute.
It's good to see you.
Honestly, I would like to think that the way that I pick games to play has, like, some sort of rhyme or reason to it, but it kind of doesn't, and I basically just, like,
Welcome to the hatchery.
I kind of
If you
just
would
look
become a dragon rider,
at
go
the
there
games I have
and find
downloaded
one of
that
the
have
last
shortcuts on
few
my
trade
computer
eggs.
screen, and it's just like whatever one I look at a bit too long, I'm like, yep, that's the one. That's what's going on the schedule now. And then just repeat every week. Also, I don't even make my own schedule. So, if you have any issues with the schedule, bring it up with Al, because Al actually makes the schedule. I just messaged them, and I'm like, these are the games I want to play this week. Fuck me up. And that's what happened. So if you thought I was organized, I'm in fact not. also I need to like actually bully myself, because if I don't start working on my grad school application, it's not gonna get done on time. And that'll be a bit awkward. But I'm of the mindset, and maybe this is a bit detrimental to me sometimes, but I'm of the mindset that it'll all work out. Whether it does or not is a whole other story, but I like to believe it will. You could call it, unhealthy optimism. Or maybe it's healthy optimism. I don't know at what point it becomes unhealthy. Like, at what point is it too much optimism? I will stick 9-volt on that nose ring of yours. Oh. I mean, that could be fun. Maybe. That could hypothetically be fun. I'm seeing how maybe that is an unhealthy level of optimism. What the fuck am I looking at? I'm sorry. Should I show you this? You don't. Hey, yeah, maybe I will show you it. It's interesting. What would I want to do? Hey, no, not that. That's not what I would want. This, I guess? Hey, not that. No, it has, right? How do I show this? I want to share this. but it's not coming up as, like, shareable window. Can I... Can I add this as a browser and then it'll load it? Maybe? Oh, there we go. Would you want to wear these? Would you consider would you consider buying these? Here. Um Anyways, let's get rid of those. Riz! You're at you're at your girl or your man's house and they're like, let's do the do, and they undress and they're just wearing those. Underneath. Fucking woohoo tie. I'm dying. I'm dying a little on the inside. It does say women's underwear, but I guess your girl wearing that. Charming to be sure. Oh. Oh wait, I didn't read the reviews. Wait, what do the reviews say? God damn, it's only got one review. Cloth is cloth, however you pack it or wrap it. Yeah, but I feel like there is a level of judgment based on what is on the underwear you choose to wear. They have a candle. You can get a candle of woohoo time scent. I don't... It comes... It's described as a clean cotton smell. As opposed to, I guess, dirty cotton. Hey... Etsy is a magical place. Just saying. A truly magical place. For sure.
You have obviously come for the egg, but you will not get it from me.
Ugh.
The time of the Dragon Riders is over. Never again will wing touch sky.
I just need to get health really fast, and then I will kill her. You know what I like unironically want? I want a bunch of the like boxers with hearts on them. Like, I think those are the funniest shit ever. And I want 1,000,000. I have a very particular sense of humor. I feel like one that probably doesn't match up with a lot of other people. But heart-shaped boxers. Amazing. Funniest shit ever. 10 out of 10. I would own so many of them if I had unlimited funds. In fact, you'd just come in. If I had unlimited funds, you'd come into my apartment, and like my room would just be like under a pile of them. Like it's covering my bed and my floor space. Like there's like a little tunnel carved out to get to my desk so that I can use my computer. But everything else is just heart-shaped boxers. Ideal. I just sleep on like a bed of them. Alright. My cat is snoring. Or, well, one of my cats is snoring. And I was like, what the heck is that noise? It's her. Like a... He's such a cutie. I love... I think both of my cats are the most adorable things to have graced this earth. But... they're also very annoying. Such a cutie. No, you. I don't know, man. I feel like my cat is much cuter than I am. She's small and fluffy. And she fits in your lap. Why is the creepy vampire dude from Sims looking at me like that? Hi, cat. That's part of the experience of being here. It's just part of the experience. Don't worry about it. Oh no, is the game. Wiz, please. Wiz, baby, I love you. Come on. Don't do this to me. God damn it. What have you done, cat? He was almost dead. This feels like this is a hate crime. Hello? I mean, I could still open this. Oh. Okay. Okay, game. It's because you questioned him. He got offended and he cursed the stream. But yeah, so basically, if you want an actual explanation for why he's there, I was telling Monty about how the creators of The Sims 4 they have a tendency to make like really average looking younger Sims, like the ones that they expect you to marry. But they make all of the old people really hot. Um so Vlad was one of my examples for that. And I was like, I love this guy, but he makes really ugly children. Like, he makes children that look old. What the fuck is going on with Wiz right now? Bruh, it's not my internet. My internet is doing flawlessly. He does though, like, he makes... like, why does he make children that have gray hair and wrinkles? Awful. Here, I'll pull him back up though. My other example was this guy from the horse expansion. And I was talking about how if you marry him, you get a horse. So he's like essentially paying like a dowry for you with a horse. I love this man. I don't think this man has ever talked to me of his own will. I immediately load in to the ranch town and I immediately go to his house and talk to him. I also think he's like a loner, so he hates the fact that you're there. But I just keep bothering him because I'm like, sir, I need to marry you. Sir, this has to happen. I need to marry you. You need to give me your horse. And we need to have cute babies. It's the rules. He's eternally youthful as a vampire, and he still looks like that. As a human, those genetics do not do well. You're not wrong. Like, man's looks rough, but it's nothing like a little plastic surgery couldn't fix.
You found one. It is.
Wait. Have you... Okay, hold on. I might need to get another man. Okay, so Vlad looks like this, you know? Like, he looks awful. The, like, immortal werewolf guy... Hold on. Where is he? Where is this man? I know exactly who I'm talking about, I just don't remember his fucking name. this man. Let me see him. Give. I gotta show you him. This is so important. This man. God, did it not save? How fucking dare you? Hold on. This guy. This is the immortal werewolf guy. He's kind of crunchy. The image is kind of crunchy. But, holy. Like, in comparison. Like, this man. Man. God damn. Also, I love, like, the gray roots and the graying beard on him. They look amazing. I might be, like, talking to a wall. You're probably like, Quinn, why do you keep telling me about hot old men? I don't think old men are hot. And honestly, valid. But, like, these are the 3 people I marry in, like, every Sims 4 game I play, where I don't make the partner for my sim. Wait, oh my god, okay, so... I made my VTuber model in the sim, and that's, can I show this? Which can get angry at me, because, I mean, it kind of looks like he's not wearing pants. I'm gonna choose to believe Sim, which will not be angry about this. I'm wrong. Oops. Where is it? Where? There he is. I made... He does have shorts on. You just can't see them. Don't... My boy. Side note, I hate how male sim faces look. And I also hate how their thighs look. So don't look at those, actually. Look at that part. Okay, anyways, moving on. Look, I swear it's, like, impossible to make the male sim faces look good. They have something about them. And it looks bad. And then also, like, the female sims, their thighs, when you make them bigger, they, like, are proportionate. You know, they're, like, thick on the top and, like, at the knee and also below the knee. For some reason, when you make the guy's thighs bigger, they just get really muscular, and, like, the bottom half of the leg stays, like, the same size. So you've got, like, thick muscle thighs, and then tiny baby calf. And it's like, that's not how anatomy works, Sims, please. And then, like, also, hot take. All of the skinny options for the men, like, have, like, the weird ribcage showing under the boob. which is illegal and should not be the case. And it's not there on the women entirely just because they have boobs, and I think that's dumb. Like, why can't I just have a normal-sized boy with no visible ribcage? Please. And then also their torso is like triangle shape, and like trying to give them like even some semblance of hip looks so bad. Sims does not want me to make curvy men, essentially, and I hate it. I hate them for it. How dare they? I'm being censored. The Sims is censoring my need to make curvy men.
Who warm the egg in the pure fires.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. It's annoying. You can't be curvy, and it is. It's so annoying. I was literally complaining with my mod yesterday while I was trying to make Sim. And I was like, these men are so fucking ugly. And I was like, I'm about to just like gender bend and make women because then at least they'll look nice. It's just in. You're only allowed to play women in The Sims because otherwise they're ugly. Okay, that's not entirely true. There are like Sims creators on Twitch and YouTube scare me because they are able to make attractive men. And I'm like, okay, but how? And then I try doing it, and I swear I can follow like every single step that they follow, and yet mine are still atrocious. Like they still look like ass. And it's like, where did I go wrong? Like, legitimately. I did everything right, and he still looks like ass. Like, actual ass cheek. Sims wants all of their men to have, like, the butt cheek chin, and I hate it. Get rid of that. It doesn't look good on any Sim. Hot take. Oh my god, wait. Do you have and or had the mermaid DLC? Because the preset faces for the mermaids look atrocious. Like, hold on. Of course, it's gonna give me all of, like... When I look up preset faces, it's gonna show me, like, the presets that people have made with mods. But, like, the actual in-game ones are horrifying. Okay, I found one. Hold on. And you can see the other ones in this image. Why does it look like that? Who looked at that and was like, yeah, that's amazing. Ship it. It wouldn't, okay, it wouldn't even be that bad if the eyes were bigger. Also, like this one. Hold on. Wait. It's like. On the right, the one up from the bottom. Also, the one. All of the four at the top. What are those? What are those? They're the eyes. The eyes are giving, the eyes are the problem. Get rid of those. The porcelain doll in a horror game looking face? It is! Oh my god, The Sims should make a horror game. They'd be so good at making the enemies.
Even now, I can feel the.
They should just use any rejected design from The Sims as their horror monsters. Thank you for the lurk, cat. A Sims horror game would be amazing. I would pay money for that. And I don't like giving EA money because most EA games are absolute dog shit and they don't deserve it. But I would, you know? I feel like it would be an experience at the very least. I'm not saying yes, but I'm not saying no to the implications of that message. Man. Like,
You have recovered for the.
I wonder if the Sims creators have ever made a first-person game. Like, I want to see what that would look from them, specifically. Because, I mean, you can kind of go first-person in The Sims, it's just really weird. From what I remember. Side note, entirely unrelated to this conversation. I put in, like, a maintenance request for my apartment because the roof was leaking. Tell me why the maintenance guy came, fixed my port, left, and marked the maintenance request as complete. Like, those aren't related at all, actually. Thanks, I guess. But yeah, my the leaking. Maybe they'll fix it eventually. If not, maybe the cabinet will just, like, get enough water damage and fall off the wall. Breaking all of my plates. And, probably the counter beneath it. Whichever one comes first, you know? It'd be like that. My brain's back on the pink Animal Crossing island. Don't... This just in, I'm never going to actually finish Animal Crossing Island. I'm just gonna keep starting over. And eventually I'll be happy with it. No, I won't. I will start over again. My brain is fickle. Monty? Since I know you've played, like, Morrowind, and I'm assuming Skyrim, and maybe Oblivion, probably Oblivion, I'm gonna assume. If you were to find yourself in that universe, what race would you pick to be? Out of curiosity. What are you?
You use the hand.
What are you? What have I done? Khajiit? Okay, but like, what kind? Because you know how, like, depending on the phases of the moon, they, like, look different? Would you be, like, more cat Khajiit? Or, like, more humanoid Khajiit? Because I think in Elder Scrolls Online, the little cat merchants are really cute. The ones that are, like, basically just a house cat, but then they talk to you and sell you things. So I usually play Argonian. There.
You have hatched it, though I birthed thee. It is. Go and speak with the two other mother
I just
drakes
said
in
your
the
name
hatchery.
because you said
They will
mine.
impart upon you
Hey,
valuable
that's
words of
it's
wisdom
very
to teach your
intimidating
new drake.
when I'm streaming to just see my name. Because then I'm like, oh no, I've committed sin. That or something's broken. One or the other.
Too
I personally... See, I think I would be a wood elf. Because I think they're cute. As tempting as a furry is, you know. I did choose my design for my VTuber based on like kind of the crossover between vampire and elf. Thus the names. In fact, fun fact, if you have not seen Adrian's cute little reference sheet, come on, I can pull it up right now. Where is my boy? Do I have him? Oh no, wait, I don't have him because I had to... Frick, I had to clear my hard drive. Dang it, I don't have him. Hold on, I can grab him, actually. I'm invested. Agreed, but I'm biased, obviously. Part of the one joy of having the stream Discord is that my boy is in it. And I can just grab him. Since I mentioned it, you know. Gotta smack that boy in there. Hey, my boy. He's very large. This part is the one I'm caring about. His ears wiggling is actually part of his character. And they, correspond to emotion. Fun fact. I like it.
And now I speak the final. The bond you share is for life. Though your paths may split, and you may be worlds apart. From the rider, the you have...
Adorkable. Look. I'm a bit of a dork when it comes to, the characters I have created. Especially for stream. Well, I guess I can't say that this character I made for stream, because Lore, I made this character in middle school. When I lived in, like, incredibly rural, kind of southern United States. And I'm, like, 90% sure at the time, I literally just made him because I was like, boys can kiss boys. Whoa. And it was like a little secret because everyone was really like kind of sus about that.
What?
Oh gosh. Me as a child, there's no way I'm gay. Also me. It's fine. It happened. Have any of you... Wait, we are a fruit basket here. Have any of you had that experience, like, now that you're an adult, looking back, and you're like, damn, I was really obviously gay, but in so much denial? Like, the closet was see-through, and yet I was still buried in there. I live in Tennessee, dog. I feel, yeah. It's an experience, alright.
Who are you?
The worst part is how much time it took to accept it. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like there are times, like, even now, where I'm not entirely sure if I accept it. Like, that sounds bad. And it kind of is.
You read the
But,
great
like,
tome of Dragon Rider history. It is a huge
there is a
book
subconscious
full of the
part of
stories
me
epic battles,
where I will
the
be
heroes
like,
of the
oh,
Dragon Riders
I
and
find
their
this person
mighty grace.
attractive. And then there's like that little voice in the back of my head that's like, well, you can't tell anyone about this. Like, you can't tell people that. And then I have to like reassess, and I'm like, but why? Like, I'm out to everyone I know. Why would I not share that? But the little voice is there, and it's like, oh, you can't. I hope with age that'll go away, but it might be there forever, unfortunately.
You read The Care and Feeding of Dragonkind, a comprehensive guide to all you would need to know to keep your drake healthy and well.
Excellent.
And then, of course, there's also the downside, and gosh, I hate talking about this, but, like, it is the unfortunate reality right now with the election. It's like, if I did all of this character development, all of this progress in my life to get to the point where I am, you know, I did a major surgery, I have been on testosterone for 2 years, like, I have put in work.
The knowledge crystal is nowhere to be found.
I did all of that just for it to be made illegal to continue? What the fuck? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Yikes.
The crystal is missing? I said...
So, we hoping for the best in November. Sorry if that splurge was a bit deeper than you wanted it to be.
These crystals belongs to Crisis. Secrets of dragon writing are mine to use.
Deep down, we are still our own selves that can't be taken away. That is true. I guess there is just that, like, pending thought, I guess, in our brain, or in my brain at least, of like, at least in the US, the unfortunate part of when you choose to transition, there's also that, like, acceptable nature that you have to accept that it might not be permanent. And that sucks. And then you'd also have to, maybe deal with that. I don't know, it's hard to... It's a level that's hard to explain. It's like, I have a solid feeling of, like, what it is, but it's a feeling, so trying to explain it in words... difficult. It would be nice if the decisions we made about our bodies were permanent and our decision. As I guess what it boils down to. I guess regardless of what happens going forward, I'm always here as a source of venting for fellow members of the community. As I promise, I am probably just as frustrated as you are. I am playing this battle really badly because I have not been paying attention very much. Oop. Y'all got any cool plans for October? I know some people do the Halloween thing. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but for now all this virtual extravaganza should suffice. True! I mean, just consider. If I can't make myself, like, IRL, look how I want to, I can pay an artist. Life hack. Just to pay an artist. Gosh. I'm gonna tell my boss. I'm gonna be like, actually, when we do Zoom calls, when we do Zoom calls, talk about work, I'm going to join as my VTuber. This is non-negotiable. Very Baroque patron of you. Hey. Someone's gotta support the artist. Someone. What about drawing it yourself? I could. Hypothetically. But I feel like it's more fun to have someone else draw it, because then it's like a surprise when you see that it's done. If I'm drawing it, then I know what it looks like the entire process, and that's less exciting. So hypothetically, a good mixture of both. I do a little draw, I pay someone else to do a little draw. In the end, I've got a lot of art.
Again, you now.
You
I'm trying to do math. I need to do... Long story short, I'm very behind on my remote work schedule. I need to do 6.5 hours of work tonight. Hypothetically, you might notice there's only 5 hours left in the day. Ignore that. I feel you wish to share interesting plans. I did. Look, I have ADHD, which means I tend to start conversations that I will never finish. It's part of it. I was gonna say, I'm planning to do something with my sister this year because I actually finally live within close proximity to her, and also within an area where going trick-or-treating is actually, like, possible without a car. But, I'm having an issue deciding what I want my costume to be, and currently I am between a worm on a string and a minion. So, you know. Both are interesting concepts. I'm sure I'll decide at some point. Sweetheart. Not a vampire god. See, I would love to do that. I am just worried that, the teeth will drive me nuts. Because I don't do well with, sensory things in my mouth, is the best way to explain it. And that I think if I would not get the stupid plastic ones. Those are uncomfortable and they, like, rip your teeth open. If I got, like, the little ones that you, like, temporary glue on your teeth, I feel like after, like, 30 minutes, I'd want to rip my teeth out of my mouth. But I could consider it. You know, what is Halloween if not a little suffering? But yeah, there's 5 hours left in the day. I need to do 6.5 hours of work. You might be wondering, Quinn, how the fuck are you gonna do that? And also, why aren't you stopping stream to do that? First response. I lack fear, which is a problem. Second response. Hypothetically, if I just work at like 2 times efficiency, then 6.5 hours of work quickly becomes 3 hours and 15 minutes. With enough coffee, I think that is doable. But you know, we'll definitely find out. We will definitely find out. I mean, I guess part of this is questioning, do I actually think my boss is going to check at midnight to see if the work is done? Because, you know, if she doesn't, then it doesn't really matter. As long as it's done before, like, 11 on Monday. But that is playing ball. And I am not 100% certain that she won't. Regardless, I'm still choosing to gamble, because again, I lack fear. Also, I like gambling. Start working soon. I will. Look, the job... If this was a long-term job, I 100% would be more worried. But considering this job commences... I mean, complete in like 3 weeks anyways... Would she really fire me? It's like the cross, a cross section of she could fire me, but then that means she has to hire someone else to do what I'm doing within 3 weeks. Or she could just accept that my concept of time is really bad and let it go. And then, of course, the alternative where she doesn't even notice. But I will start working soon, I promise. Maybe in an hour and a half. Hello, Quinn's boss. I don't think she knows I stream. It would be really bad if she did, because then she would hear this. And or see this. This fine sample of admissible evidence. I am also going to put this on YouTube, so it will be evidence permanently. It's fine. Surely it's fine. That allergy medicine I took did not help, like, whatsoever. Oh no, this begs the question of what if I'm actually getting sick? And it's not just allergies? God damn it. It's because I went to GameStop. GameStop is like the root and source of all evil. Speaking of, I feel so dumb, but okay. I went to GameStop with my sister because we were both really excited about the Dead Rising remaster, only to get there and find out that the physical copy doesn't come out until the 14th. Felt so stupid when we asked and we were like, hey, do you have this? And he's like, that's not out yet. And I'm like, oh, okay. Came all the way out here for nothing. Great. Love that for me. And then also the game doesn't... I want to play it now! But I don't want to get the digital version because my poor PS5 doesn't have enough space for that. I want to play it. Gosh, I love Dead Rising. I played that... I was really bad at it as a child. I don't think I made it that far. But for some reason, there's something about playing games as a child where, like, you can be absolute dog shit at them, and yet your little brain is like, oh my gosh, this is the best shit ever.
Replace the code.
Nowadays, if I'm bad at games, I hate them. But as a child, that was like the best shit ever. Man, love when a game beats my ass. That must be why I still play this game. I love when this game destroys me, and has been destroying me for the past 12 years. Like, honestly, character development... on here... Do you guys have games from your childhood that you still play? Out of curiosity? But like actual kid game, not like Morrowind. Fine kid. Rated E for everyone. That's gonna be my requirement. Oh, true. You do play, old game. I kind of... For some reason, my brain, like, has seen you playing them, but doesn't register the fact that they're old. I played Morrowind on the Xbox when I was like 7. Yeah, but Morrowind wasn't... Or at least I don't think it was made with 7-year-olds playing it in mind. Because I mean, yeah, I played Skyrim when I was young. I don't know how young. I don't even know when Skyrim actually came out. I just know it's been released like 5 times now. But I don't think I was supposed to be playing. Gosh, I just remembered. Okay, story time. My dad, growing up, was a video gamer, and he used to play, I think it was GTA San Andreas, but like in front of me and my sister. And apparently, my mom got into a fight with him over doing so because she caught me curb stomping one of my Barbie dolls while repeating "Die bitch die." Then I wasn't allowed to watch him play anymore. Face. Funnily though, okay, so she like restricted video game, but she didn't restrict like reading because for some reason my mom was like, all reading is appropriate because reading is good for kids. So she also got like immensely upset with me because I would recreate the Hunger Games with like my webkins and shit. And she'd be like, "Stop that. You can't play about killing people." It's like, that's fun. That's fun to me. You let me read it. I also, for some reason, really liked, this one was funny because it was with, like, My Little Ponies, but, specifically, my mom would not buy us, like, the name brand ones because they were really expensive, and she thought we would ruin them. And, like, on the rare occasion we did get the name brand ones, they would be, like, restricted in how we could play with them. So she specifically bought us these, like, off-brand, ponies, and me and my sister, of course, cut their hair off and made them boys. Because at the time, there were, like, no male My Little Ponies to play with. And they didn't... I don't think it's that they didn't have any, it's that they didn't make them as toys, because they didn't think, like, girls would want to play with them. Which is wrong, because I only wanted boy ones, but, you know. So our games had 3 boys, and that was it. And they all had, like, these really shitty done buzz cuts. For some reason, I apparently, like, always wanted to do, like, homewrecker type stories with them that ended in, like, a divorce and, like, the kids being separated and shit. The, the like, weirdest, storyline for a child to want to do. It was either that or, like, murder investigations. My grandparents watched way too much, like, NCIS around me. I feel like. And I guess I had just absorbed, that into my personality. The ideal personality for your child. Way into murder. Vulgar. Beats up their Barbie dolls. Sure, my parents were proud. Or, well, yeah, they had to be, because I could read, and that's, like... You can't get better than that as a child. Or well, I guess I was very temperamental about reading. Like, I remember my one teacher tried to get me to read, like, the Harry Potter series, because she was like, this is at your, like, reading level, so it'll be challenging for you. And I read, like, the first 2 chapters and refused to read past that. I was like, this is boring. Where's the fun reading?
Carefully, you add the pieces of draconian armor and the brimstone to the forge. The metal begins to melt.
You're doing right.
Oh my gosh, they did those stupid, like, in the South, they did, like, the reading levels. And, like, you were only allowed to pick books from your reading level. I remember this vividly. But the only, like, book that wasn't banned at my school that was in my reading level was the Bible. So, they wouldn't let me read that either. So, you know, I didn't get to read very much. Wild. This put me further away if I want to get this. Put me exactly where I was. In fact, I made no progress. So yeah, that's fun facts about my childhood. I think I have a tendency to vocal stim things that I hear. So I'm wondering, did young me pick up swear words as vocal stim? Because I liked saying them a lot. And my parents hated it. Or at least my mom hated it. I don't think my dad actually cared. Now that I think about it. I think I'm gonna finish this tower, and I will call stream and go actually work. I'll be a good worker. Won't stay much longer. Plot twist. I'm gonna fizzle every single spell, and this tower is actually gonna take out. That's a less worrying scenario. It'll be fine. As I was telling Monty earlier, I have worrying levels of optimism. It'll all work out. Ooh, I can make dinner too. What do I want to have for dinner, chat? I could make spaghetti. I have garlic toast that I could make with the spaghetti. Or I could make breakfast sandwich with like egg and bacon. And then I also have a tater tot I could make with it. Or I have fried nachos I could make, or well, actually, I don't think breaded broccoli is a meal. I think that's like a side dip. So I could make that with anything I mentioned. I also have a crap ton of watermelon. But that's like a snack. Maybe I'm weird, but I feel like fruits are snacks. Like I don't eat them with meals like I do vegetables. I know some people do. But for me, most like fruits are too sweet for me to consider them like a meal food. I'm kind of feeling the nachos, because they don't take as long to make. Or, like, they're less intensive. I don't have to watch them, I just put them in the oven. I can make the nachos and the broccoli. That's an option. Sorry if you're hungry. I'm just, like, meal planning in front of you. Oh, so, I prefer having it with honey mustard, personally. But that's just because breaded broccoli to me is kind of similar to, this is not what I want to do. What am I thinking of? I want to say chicken nuggets, but it's not. But, like, the breaded part is similar to chicken nuggets, which makes me feel like it needs to go in a sauce, but you could definitely eat it without a sauce. Or alternatively, if you are good at making any of, like, chip dips, like the fancy ones that have multiple ingredients, those would also do well. Like, I feel like it would go really well with, like, a... like, some sort of cheese-based dip, I feel like, would go really well with it. Or queso. Queso would probably do good, too. I don't normally have breaded broccoli, to be honest. I normally just bake broccoli. Or I guess it's like fried bacon. I don't know. What I normally do with my broccoli is I'll take the head and I'll cut off like all of the broccoli pieces, and then I'll toss it in oil and seasoning, generally garlic seasoning and like maybe salt, pepper. If I'm feeling spicy, add some chili pepper, and then I bake it in the oven at like 400 for about 15 minutes, and then I eat it like that. It makes it nice and crispy. Because I personally have negative feelings towards boiled broccoli, I think it is. I think that's how it's normally cooked for like restaurant consumption. I don't know. When it's not like crispy, it's gross, in my opinion. This is a tangent. I love broccoli. Oh, yeah, I can't stand it boiled. But, like, I could eat, like, an entire head of broccoli cooked in the oven that way without even thinking about it. which is really good considering you're supposed to eat a lot of vegetables in a day, and I am probably most often underneath what I'm supposed to be at. But I be trying, you know. In fact, you can cook most veggies like that, baking them in the oven with seasoning. Like, off the top of my head, cauliflower, eggplant, potato. Potato's really good when done like that. Mushroom would also probably be pretty good. I don't eat squash, but I feel like squash would work pretty well. Broccoli seems like the most pleasant way of getting vitamin K in my book. Yeah. Yeah. I have an iron deficiency. So, unfortunately, I, like, cook spinach into everything I eat, essentially. In an attempt to not be as deficient. So, spinach is a very, big part of my diet. It's just so annoying to cook, because you cook it, and it becomes, like, a tenth of the size of what it was.
I'm finished now. The armor is...
Common vampire owl. It's actually really funny that I happen to be iron deficient while having the whole vampire thing going on. It's like I'm bad at the one thing I'm supposed to be good at. But they won't, for some reason my doctor, like, won't put me on iron pills. She just keeps telling me to change my diet. But, like, I eat more spinach and it doesn't improve any. And she's just like, well, you're, like, borderline okay, so it's fine. And I'm like, borderline okay? Damn. American healthcare. You considered blood pancake? No. I have considered, I don't know if you've seen it. The, like, little iron fish you can get and boil, like, water in to cook that's supposed to give you more iron. I don't know if it's, like, a significant amount of iron. It's probably not. But I've considered getting it because I think it's cute. He became a vampire to get more of it. True. You gotta supplement, you know? Alright, I think I am done for now. Blood platter is actually pretty good. What is... Oh. I didn't know that blood pancakes were an actual thing. Interesting. I might try to find somewhere that makes them, because I feel like if I try to make it myself, there's a not zero chance I do poorly and then I hate it, even though it's my own fault that it tastes bad. No, I looked it up. I know you're not memeing. I'll have to see if I can find somewhere that makes them. Shouldn't be too difficult. There's quite a lot of places that make interesting meat dishes that I've never seen before, so I feel like that wouldn't be that far off. Alright, but I do have to go start working. So, good luck finding it outside of Finland. Hey. This is like, this place has a lot of, immigrants in it. Mainly because of the college being here, so, like, the national students. But I wouldn't be surprised if someone somewhere here happens to make them. Not out of the question. But I am going to go now. We're gonna raid Cat because she's also playing Wiz, and I feel like that's very convenient of her for me to target. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna be streaming for 8 hours tomorrow, starting at 12 Eastern. It's gonna be Balon, probably the entire time, depending on how well I'm doing. I might finish early. We'll see what happens. Have a productive rest of your day. Thanks for the nice chat. Of course, of course. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow if you happen to drop by. Be nice to Kat. She's amazing and really friendly and really funny. Ciao!